Hello friends, came to a beautiful park, take a little lunch break, and time for a walkie-talkie. Well, that's called a walk and talk, and we're just going to walk around, talk about some things that are on my mind. Now the first thing I want to share is a quote that I saw. Now this one actually came up yesterday. It goes, "Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal." And who said that? Henry Ford said that. And of course I like to personalize all these, and to me that means the minute you take your eyes off the prize, that's when you start worrying about this and that. Uh-oh, this is happening. This is gonna prolong my success. This is gonna knock me down. And the reason why that made so much sense to me is I've got quite a few, not quite a few, but a few very negative comments. And I used to take them out right away, but I left them in there. And just to tell you that I accept all comments, free speech. You can say what you want. I have the authority to remove them and block people, which I have done before, that have trying to knock down the channel. But I made a joke the other day on one of my videos, and I meant no harm whatsoever. And a couple people got upset about that. If you know me, and I've even talked about it before, the way I was raised, and I'll say it again, my dad, at least my dad, my mom was the same way, but my dad taught us to, you see anybody else that's different from you, a different race, different religion, you don't look down on them. Actually, he went the other way. He said, you celebrate that time. You celebrate him. You go, man, I'm lucky to meet somebody from a different culture. Guess what I get to do now? I get to learn a language, maybe teach some of my own. New cultural differences like dancing or dress or backgrounds. That is awesome when you meet someone from... We should celebrate and we should all get together. But I mentioned, so I saw an alien, which there's a lot of that in the news lately and in social media about aliens. And I remember a South Park episode where these aliens were coming back from the future, and they're worried about them taking their jobs. So I wasn't really correlating that with anything that's going on in the border right now. So probably not the smartest thing to say, but once in a while I'll say something a little off color. But if you know me, just ask your forgiveness. And hey, I'm human. I may say something that kind of offends people, but it's not my intention. Not my intention at all. Now another comment I got, I usually blow them all off. I don't really worry about them, but some kind of stick with me and kind of bother me. One fella writes in his comments, he goes, well, I'm going to unsubscribe, and I'm taking my likes down because you don't respond to me in the comments. And I thought, well, that's a little harsh, because I try to respond to everybody, but I can't respond to every single one, especially if it's a comment that just doesn't really, need a response. I do hit the like. The only time I don't hit the like is when someone says something very negative that might hurt the channel. But I hit that like and I hit that heart that I love the comment on most of them because I really enjoy your interaction. I think this is going to be more talk than walk. Running out of time because I had to go quite a ways to this park. But I love this park. It's real close to the balloon field. Pretty close. Real close. In fact, you can see the balloon museum right down there. I did a video on that. I thought it was pretty fascinating. All the histories of balloons and all that. So if you haven't been there, maybe you can check out my video or find out when they're open. And it's a nice museum, a nice visit. Oh, it is a cold wind today. It's in the low 40s, I think, right about now, with a chill factor with probably in the 30s. Beautiful shot of the mountains there. Bridge is making some very scary noises. I couldn't make it back to work. Bridge collapsed. Now the next comment, the most recent comment, was a comment on my appearance, which I was quite surprised because I've kind of been down on myself for my appearance and kind of say that throughout most of my videos. But I don't know, is it constructive? And I just asked myself, what is the reason for some of these comments that aren't exactly flattering? Is it because someone just wants to feel better about themselves? Is it they just want to be mean? They think they're helping, but they're not. I don't know. But that is what happens when you put yourself out there. I put my face out there. I put a lot of my life on my videos, not totally, but I'm pretty honest about things I'm going through and how I feel about certain things. And you get out on social media, you start getting some subscribers, some followers. You have a lot more views, and you get all sorts of people that will just say all sorts of mean things, silly things I don't even understand. I had one fellow a while back that kept giving just ridiculous ideas like go in the middle of the park, sit there with some birdseed, then jump up and scare them. Just nuts. I don't know, but not just that one, but a bunch like that. And said he wasn't impressed with some of the things I was saying, and just finally have to get past that and go on to, because the bottom line is it's just an entertainment venue. It's not. Now once in a while I'll do some important crime updates, stats, or information about historical places, buildings, what have you. But like I said, the bottom line is it's just entertainment. If you want to view it, I appreciate it. If you want to comment how you feel or your experience, then I appreciate it. But I guess you have to take the good with the bad. Now, I feel like I'm a pretty decent person. I can be generous, I can be kind and helpful, but like I say, I'm human. And you've heard the old saying, don't mistake my kindness for weakness, because one thing that I am not is a weak person. And through my kindness, I can I can lash out with the best of them. I can punch out, and I can get a little vicious at times if I'm being attacked. But at the same time, I'm kind and respectful about people for the most part. Now, I know I film a lot of people that are walking around down the street, but people are people. There's all sorts of people. Someone's in a wheelchair or on crutches or can't walk well, they get in front of my lens, they're gonna be a part of all of us. We're all the same. We're all people with wants and needs. And I just consider us all. I don't look down on anybody. And I really don't look up to anybody other than the creator of this world. Now, believe it or not, I used to have a heck of a temper. Oh, it was bad. I kind of dropped that quite a few years ago. Now it's more of an irritation, getting upset. Oh, that didn't work well. But man, I used to, at work, I'd get up and throw something across my desk, kick a metal trash can, dent it. Didn't really get in trouble. I just, co-workers didn't really care for that, or care for me when I did that, but punch a wall or something. But I'm getting a lot better at letting things go. I've learned to just love and forgive. Love and forgive. I talked a little bit about that last video, but it really helps in that area. Whew. I gotta think about getting back. It's been a nice, brisk walk, and I think I've talked your ears off. But I do have another quote for you. And I don't know who said this, but it made sense to me. It's through perseverance, many people win success out of what seemed destined to be certain failure. That's kind of me. I didn't think this channel would be still going after these 4 years or so, 4 or less. But I've won success in some ways. I've grown, and very thankful for that. Very thankful for you. Thank you so much for subscribing and sticking with me throughout this whole time, whether you've been with me from the beginning or new. Now, many times I've man, that's a lot of wood over there. That's a lot of firewood. If you want to get some firewood, I think it's Paseo and San Mateo or Alameda. I don't know where I am. That's a lot of wood. But a lot of times I'll state how hard I've been working on this channel, and I don't say it to brag or for anybody to feel sorry for me. But I certainly put out a lot more than I receive as far as income and what have you. But I really do put in a lot of hours, and it's just very discouraging to have someone say something negative about you or your channel after you've just spent at least 4 hours working on a video, editing and everything, taking up your lunch hours and all your days off, your weekends. So, like I say, I guess that's all part of the deal. So if something I say bothers you, please let me know. Sometimes I don't realize what I say. Sometimes I think something's funny, then I go, oh, wait a minute, maybe that's not that funny. You know, I have kind of a strange sense of humor, and I really don't want to alienate anybody. I want everybody to stick with me and develop more subscribers, more views, of course. Whoo, cold wind today. You think I'd be used to those by now? Well, thank you so much for joining me. More of a talk and walk than a walk and talk. But sometimes you just got to get things out, and I just want to let you know I appreciate you, I respect you, I respect your beliefs and what you have to say. And I hope you'll stick with me. I love your company, I love your comments, and I love the interaction we have. I consider you a friend. I got to hurry back to work and trying to find something to eat too. Hungry. Well, we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Take care of yourself and those around you. Bye for now.